a boy constantly at odds with the body he inhabited. The taunts in the school hallways, the awkwardness during gym class, the gnawing feeling that something was profoundly, irrevocably wrong, still lingered like a phantom limb. Ethan had been her anchor then, as he was now. He had always seen beyond the surface, understanding a part of her that even she struggled to articulate. He never understood the need for societal labels. It was just Zevin, his best friend since kindergarten, the boy with the kindest heart and the sharpest wit. They had faced the world together, navigating the confusing maze of adolescence. When Zevin finally confessed his deepest turmoil, the yearning to be the woman he felt he was inside, Ethan hadn't flinched. Instead, he had simply held Zevin's hand, his eyes filled with unwavering support. "Then let's figure it out," he'd said, his voice resolute. "Remember that time in high school?" Zara whispered, more to herself than to Ethan. He had been the one who researched doctors, tirelessly searching for someone who would treat Zevin with respect and understanding. He had held Zevin's hand through every doctor's appointment, every hormonal injection, every moment of doubt and fear. He had been the rock, the constant in a sea of uncertainty. The transition hadn't been easy. There were days filled with tears, frustration, and the sting of societal prejudice. But with Ethan by her side, Zevin had become Zara, a beautiful, confident woman who finally felt at home in her own skin. The physical transformation was incredible, of course. The curves, the softness, the clothes that finally felt right. But the true transformation was internal. Zara had bloomed, shedding the weight of years of hiding and finally embracing her true self. And somewhere along the way, friendship had blossomed into something more. The shared vulnerability, the unwavering support, the deep understanding that existed between them had deepened into a love that felt both ancient and brand new. It was a love built on trust, respect, and a profound appreciation for the journey they had shared. Zara remembered the moment she realized she was in love with Ethan. It was a simple moment, watching him laugh as he tried to assemble a complicated piece of furniture for their new apartment. The way his eyes crinkled at the corners, the genuine joy that radiated from him, it had hit her with the force of a tidal wave. He was more than her best friend, more than her anchor. He was the missing piece of her soul. He had confessed his feelings shortly after, his voice trembling with a vulnerability that mirrored her own. "I love you, Zara," he had said, his eyes searching hers. "I loved you as Zevin, and I love you even more now," his voice thick with sleep. "Hey yourself," she replied, her voice soft. "Just thinking." "Thinking about what?" he asked, reaching for her hand and intertwining their fingers. "About how lucky I am to have you," she said, her gaze locking with his. He smiled, a genuine, heartfelt smile that reached his eyes. "The feeling is mutual, Z." They lay in silence for a moment, the quiet hum of the city a comforting backdrop to their intimacy. Zara knew that their journey wasn't over. There would be challenges, obstacles to overcome, and moments of doubt. But as long as they had each other, they could face anything. "Ethan?" Zara whispered, breaking the silence. Thank you," she said, her voice thick with emotion. "For everything." He squeezed her hand. "Always, Z. Always." And in that moment, nestled in each other's arms, Zara knew that their love story, a story of friendship, transformation, and unwavering devotion, was just beginning. Their fathers already gave them permission to live together, and the future was theirs to create together. A future filled with love, laughter, and the unwavering belief in the power of being true to oneself.